Alright. We're up again. Oh yeah, give me a second. Have to send somebody a link. There we go. Okay, who's going? You are. Okay, let's move you here. Plant the wall of ice here.
Another approach.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Can I toss items? Give it to one person. Oh, she actually won't be in range of anybody. That's her attack distance. Ooh.
Let me show you what I've learned. Stay right there.
Needed.
My turn. Ugh. Cool heads shall prevail.
Oh.
Be at ease.
My thanks.
We must tread carefully. You won't catch me.
I'll take you on! Show me what you're made of. Forward.
You fool. You've activated my trap card. Bada booey.
Have we no choice but to retreat?
Master, we prevailed.
The
Exquisite.
wildfire has been successfully deployed.
Town. How terrible.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
I think we only need the one.
This isn't good. From this range. I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Anybody else need healing? Nope, just Anna there.
Just hold on, everyone.
Go pocket healer.
I can help more than ever now.
Spark. Hey, we finally have
Let me
lightning
show
magic
you what
now.
I've learned.
So, it falls to me.
See, let's do the surmount and
Too
then
easy.
use a pellet to heal.
I shall do what I can. Be at ease.
My apologies. Come at me!
Hmm.
Show me what you're made of.
Let us try out their weakness.
Here we go.
Let us
Defense
see
buff.
our defenses.
I'll keep on them. Forward! Ha!
Eh. And now he's eating up the spaces.
Ah, for victory! I will go through if I must. I shirk from no danger.
We mustn't let our guard down.
Okay, come on.
Not another.
Nice.
I will end this.
AI broke. Didn't know what to do.
2 actions. We will make our ideals reality.
Here, have some poison.
You won't escape.
Where was I?
I could just cut them off for a little bit. That could be funny. Yeah.
Another approach.
I'll show you what I can do.
And I'll start moving some units to the upper level to
I shall do
rain,
what I can.
to rain hell from above.
I'm behind you.
That's the stuff. Defeat is not an option.
Unfortunately, he can't do anything. I'll just end his turn so he gets it as quick as possible.
I won't lose. Ha!
Together.
Grab it.
I see a path to victory.
Hmm.
It is time
I
to
won't let
strike.
you down.
I'll take you on. I'll be your shield.
It isn't over yet.
See, in range. Nice.
You're open.
Your orders?
Time for some sorcery.
see. When do you go? 9? And you go in 7. Okay, that's good. Spin you
Ready to
around.
spell? I fight for peace.
Where was I?
Oh.
Forward.
There it goes. Let's just fall back. I think that's safer.
Cool heads shall prevail. Allow me. You saved my neck.
I won't lose.
Once we get our party in good range of them with our TP restored.
I'll take you on. Push on.
Should be good.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
You turned your back to me.
That seemed to work. My knowledge grows deeper.
Oh, okay. You're splitting up?
I will end this.
That's a little less convenient.
You won't catch me. I won't give in.
Yeah. Get blinded.
Darkness engulfs you. Allow me.
So, it falls to me.
Yeah.
Free. Joking. To further the arcane arts.
I have to keep going.
Alright, back up. Play the healer role.
For the honor of House Wolford. Death from above. To lead, I must grow. I
Aha.
won't lose.
Cool heads shall prevail. Allow
Here we
me.
go,
I
Huette.
needed that.
Let's pun you here. Ooh.
Let us pry out their weakness.
It wouldn't benefit much by making Serenoa go first. Brenton might die. I think that's the only thing that might happen.
That seemed to work.
That is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
You're in the way. I love the battlefield.
Oh, you changed your mind.
my lead.
Throw some dialogue.
Less
Whoops.
sad.
Can I display the... I don't think I can display the log while in battle, sadly.
It's not over yet. You have my gratitude. I fight for peace. Here
Whack.
I come.
Defeat is not an option. Perish.
Time for some research. Most interesting.
Charge.
Okay, rushing is probably not a good idea. Let's just remove you. Can we remove you?
Yes.
Close enough.
Ah! Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
Much better.
My growth is plain to see. This is
Whack.
the end. Ha!
I see a path to victory. Your defense
Most
is weak.
interesting.
I'll take you on.
What you gonna do?
Here I come. Yeah,
I
victory is
struck
ours.
true.
Ooh.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Not dead, though.
From where shall we strike?
Will this utilize the high ground? Yes. Somehow.
I cannot lose.
Superior athletic ability, I guess.
Here I come. What over here?
Time for some research.
Free. For victory. I will go. Yes.
My turn.
You complete fool.
Sound strike.
You left your back wide open.
Sound strike. I shall do what I can. Your wounds are I can keep fighting.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Here, Hewitt,
There is
get another turn.
always a way.
This battle is ours. You'll get no mercy from us. I will fight to my last breath.
Worthwhile.
I've been waiting for this. You're in the way.
Collision damage. Oh,
Forward. Ah!
I'll show you what I can do.
I can heal.
This will be of great use.
Allow me.
It would be so much easier
I won't lose.
if there was some way we could regain multiple TP per turn.
This is it.
I guess there is that killing ability. That does sort of work with it.
My turn. Shadows conceal me. Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
You have my thanks.
The hunt is on. You'll get victory is ours.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Now! I'll take you on!
Alright, Eridor, he tried.
Show me what you're made of. And where shall we
I
strike?
feel like he did very, very little. Either way, victory. With only the least destructive oil trap. Hey, we got a Medal of Bravery. And another silver.
The mad bastards! To think they would set their own people's homes ablaze! Retreat! All companies withdraw at once!
Victory is ours.
Ah.
Though both sides suffer great
Interesting.
losses on the battlefield, in the end, it is House Wolfort that triumphs. The vanquished General of Laura is forced to retreat to Castle Whiteholm, with the Esfrosti army in tow.
So apparently looking into this, using any of the traps at all actually bars you from the game's fourth and final ending.
I underestimated the
Which
Wolfort
means for our
army.
last playthrough we're
Will
going to have
not
to use it.
happen again.
Or not use it.
Indeed, it will not. I will accept no apology for your incompetence, save victory. The Wolforts may have gotten the better of us this time, but it came at a cost. We must strike again before they can regroup. Rest yourself, of Laura. I will have need of you yet, and soon.
I shall not disappoint you again, Your Grace. You have my word.
And you will keep it. Nothing and no one will stand in my way.
Alright. Completely new content now. Yay. Tidings of House Wolfort's triumph against all odds and the survival of Prince Roland come in on the wings of a bird.
I bring good news, my lord. Esfrost army marched on Castle Wolfort in an attempt to seize the prince, but they were roundly defeated by House Wolfort's forces and retreat to the Crown City as we speak.
Because I go directive for that after do the third ending. You're afraid I'll be one potential army man
I'm also
short.
pleased to report that Prince Roland is unscathed.
Whatever that means.
It would seem young Sarah Noah is more than capable of carrying on Lord Simon's legacy.
Triumph as they did, they still suffered considerable casualties in the battle. It is more than likely that Esfrost is already preparing for a second attack.
Very well. Take stock of our own forces and determine how many men we can send to House Wolfort's aid while retaining enough for our own protection.
Yes, my lord.
It's time to take a stand. If the three high houses come together as one, I am certain we will prevail.
Next up, tidings of House Wolfort's triumph against all odds and the survival of Prince Roland come in on the wings of a bird to Telior. Yes, Master, you're spoiling things. That's rude.
House Wolfort triumphed?
Yes, my lord. The Archduke's army has already withdrawn to the Crown City. That said, it would seem the Wolfort army suffered significant casualties.
Did it now? It is not as if I entirely failed to consider the possibility of an Esfrasi defeat. And yet, it is hardly an ideal development. Whatever are we to do now? Wolfort may have won the battle, but can they win the war?
My lord?
Ready a bird. I have a missive that needs sending.
As you command.
Here we go. Sorcery End, Hyzad's Minister of Salt, ponders House Wolfort's improbable victory and the implications it carries for his own nation.
To be quite frank, I underestimated House Wolfort's strength. To think they were capable of driving off the Esfrosti army forces like that.
I suspect the outcome came as a surprise to the Archduke as well. And yet, something tells me Wolfort's victory is more than a fluke.
I shall keep that in mind.
Still, this development is to our advantage. This will only make it easier to carry out our plans.
Just so, Your Excellency. Everything is proceeding as you anticipated.
Yes, we shall have our way. It is but a matter of time.
He's just trying to sound evil. Yes. Having driven back a frosty army, Serenoa and his companions now search for a way to ensure their survival. Let me just double check. I didn't miss anything, right? Nope. Well, now that we fought off the army once, that means we won, right? War's over. We're the victors.
I shall see to the wounded.
I will help as well. My hawk can assist with clearing the rubble.
My thanks to you both. Your aid is most welcome.
I am ready.
All I know is for the golden round, I'm probably going to be abusing the mock battles for resources and money
Take a risk
and EXP.
in treating a powerful nation for aid. I need you to determine to what extent we can rely on them, if at all.
Leave it to me.
I've sent Anna to
I
the
probably
holy
should be
state of
abusing the
Hyzad.
money one a little bit more.
Our alliance may not be what it once was, but we must seek help wherever it may be found.
Just to make sure I can get resources for upgrading our army.
We'll be able to count on the cooperation of our neighbors here.
Indeed, unity within Glenbrook is of the utmost priority, especially now that we've ensured Prince Roland's safety. And yet, we cannot count on houses Tellior and Falks to act in our best interests. We must prepare ourselves for every contingency.
You are right as always, Benedict. We've taken the first step down our chosen path, but there is no telling what awaits us.
Do you have a moment, Your Highness?
Oh, it's you. As silly as it may sound, I've never truly understood what it meant to be royalty. Does my life carry more weight simply because of the blood in my veins? So much so that the lives of others must be sacrificed in my name?
You need not worry about that, Roland.
Lord Wolford speaks true. The scales of conviction guided us, but this decision was ours. We have chosen to walk this path with you.
I was born the second prince. No one expected great things of me. And yet, simply because I had the good luck to survive, my very existence now necessitates all these sacrifices.
If I may be so bold, it was not luck, Your Highness. We protected you.
I know this, of course. That's what makes this so hard. You all fought and continue to fight for me. And I can scarcely take care of myself. I need to become stronger. I must. For my own sake, and for yours.
That usually leads to you accepting some kind of equal power that possesses you. Not a good path. I've seen how these things go.
House Wolford prevails against General Avlora's army and drives them out of Glenbrook.
This bear can do that to a person.
Roland sobs quietly, saddened by the
Gotta stop the
sacrifices
pain.
made in his name. Glenbrook is powerless, but knows they must keep the royal bloodline alive. Thus, the conspiracies and power struggles around the noble blood in Roland's veins continue to stain the land crimson.
Chapter 8, Part 1, The Weather Vane. Oh look, a side story. Hierophant's Palace. The Saintly Seven convene at the Hierophant's Palace, where their individual motives start to come to light. Yeah, I feel like they've been unimportant to the story so far, but I'm sure they'll show up eventually. They have 7 bosses, after all.
The Duchy intends to capture Glenbrook. But Prince Roland slipped from their grasp and fled to Wolford.
The ink on the treaty is barely dried, and they're already declaring war.
And what's more, there's a
Got to ask my
price on
impression of
Prince
these
Roland's
guys.
head. It has spurred the masses
I am
into
curious
movement.
about the Hierophant.
They will bear their fangs.
The lady
at
behind the
same
curtain.
time. We cannot leave them to their own devices.
I see this as a
But I'm pretty sure all of them seem scummy except for the old man, who's like the
Make it clear
leader.
how we stand after the Salt Iron War.
Aye. And I much prefer to extinguish embers than a raging inferno.
It sounds like you intend to start a war.
Calm yourselves. There is no need to get so worked up over this. It is true that this grave matter may one day affect Hyzant.
Let's be real, they all look
It is
evil as
in
fuck.
times like these that
He doesn't
we
look
must
that
trust
evil.
The Hierophant's words more than
Not
ever.
that evil. Everyone else, though. Yeah. Everyone else, though, they all look evil as hell. Alright. Serenoa struggles with the news of his father's collapse, and an unexpected visitor arrives to speak with the new lord.
Father, please open your eyes. There is so much I wish to ask you.
Lord Serenoa.
I cannot let Father hear how weak I've become. I must be strong.
Lord Serenoa, Master Benedict, you have a visitor.
Who is it?
Lord Silvio Tellior. He wishes for an audience with Lord Serenoa.
What business would the Lord of House Tellior have with me? Tell him we will be there shortly.
Yes, sir.
Every day is busier than the last.
We haven't had a moment to catch our breath.
You are doing a fine job as head of House Wolfort, Lord Serenoa. Your father would be proud if he could see you now.
I could not do it without you, Benedict. Thank you.
Anything about all this, he just got promoted. What are we going to do with the scales? After hearing Silvio's proposal, Serenoa is faced with a difficult decision.
In short, you wish for the three high houses to join hands and fight the duchy. Is that correct, Lord Silvio?
Indeed. I believe it our duty to fight. Some are frozen in fear, trembling at the mere thought of the duchy's power. I feel that joining the three high houses under a single flag is the only way to unite them. My men ready themselves for war as we speak. Come to Tellior, and we can strike at Esfrost together. Prince Roland will be safe with us, of course.
It's as good a plan as any. You have my thanks for getting the preparations underway.
I wonder if Lord Landroy would agree.
I doubt House Falks would refuse a fight. Their devotion to the crown knows no bounds.
He's already on his way.
But of course, they reaped great rewards from the bountiful lands won during the war.
Oh, so that's what this is about.
I propose reuniting the three high houses who led the Salt Iron War to its end. It is heartening to know you would once again lend us your strength.
We certainly could use all the help we can get. Though I wish we could resolve matters peacefully.
You speak as though your brother is not at fault for all this.
My bride-to-be bears no blame for the duchy's actions.
My apologies. Forgive me for my outburst. But we haven't much time. I would have your answer now.
Shall we accept Lord Silvio's proposal, my lord?
Fetch the scales, Benedict. We shall decide our path together.
Well, at least he wasn't being racist. Lord Silvio made the journey to our domain to offer us an alliance. I wouldn't know what the others think on the matter. Make for Tellior, or do not make for Tellior. Guessing we can't leave, right? We're heading out, my lord. It says we can go to the city streets. Silly streets. Might as well. Only one place got burned to the ground. Everything is good. Good kitty. We're gonna help fix the other houses. I'll work hard just like you, Lord Serenoa. Why the hell would Benedict be on the fence about this one? Not entirely sure. Lord Serenoa, thank you for protecting our house. My house is okay, but one of the others burned down. They looked real sad, so I let them borrow my doll. It always helps me feel better when I'm sad, too. What house burned down? All the houses are good. None of the houses have burned down. This is the ideal scenario. I am disappointed in Lord Silvio would be an understatement. He safeguarded himself in Tellior as Gusadov invaded the Crown City. Some say it was his duty as a lord to stay and protect his people and domain, but what of his duty to the crown? I suppose we shouldn't be looking to Lord Silvio for any semblance of loyalty. Yeah. I wish I could do more for the townsfolk who lost their homes, but us soldiers are hardly in any condition to help. We have our hands full aiding the injured and making sure everyone's fed. I tried to think what would happen if the fighting were to continue much longer. My people are suffering after a battle on our own soil. I doubt we would be able to face another attack from Aesfrost alone. Between caring for the injured and clearing away the rubble, we haven't even had time to think about fighting, let alone do it. Some say it was Lord Silvio's duty to protect his people and domain, but what is his duty to the crown? Lord Serenoa, you drove back the Frosty Forest with such splendor. I expected no less of House Wolfort. Have you heard of how the other houses are faring? To tell the truth, my family lives in the Tellior domain. They say that Lord Silvio's not a man of the military arts and fear what should happen were Aefrost to invade. If worse comes to worse, your family is always welcome in Wolfort, but Lord Silvio leads one of the 3 high houses and would do whatever it took to protect his domain. Same plans before, get into the other's mind and let chance decide which way things go? Hell yeah. Thank you. You are most gracious, Lord Serenoa. Hearing you say that puts my mind at ease. I only wish House Tellior was so reliable. I shall let my family know what you have told me and invite them here to Wolfort. Merchants. Those who are fortunate enough to keep their homes are helping rebuild the town, but we're more than just short-handed. Still, there's no way we could ask the ones who lost their very roof over their heads to lend a hand. There are no houses that are destroyed. All the houses are safe. All that got burned was a single part in the main square, and all you have to do is till the dirt. Not having any houses burned down should have given me the ideal scenario still, I feel. Enchanting Spice. Thanks to you, we managed to survive the battle, though the town wasn't so fortunate. It'll take some time before she's back to her former glory, but she'll get there so long as we work together. Oh, this is the cat's house. Sorry, cat. I'm going to help fix the other houses. I'll work hard just like you, Lord Serenoa. I believe we've checked this house, but I'm gonna double check again. Oh dear, how could this happen at a time like this? Is something the matter? Whatever it is, I would be happy to help. Well, you see, my daughter and her husband got into a fight and decided to go their separate ways. But I fear what will happen to their poor son. I don't know what I should do. Children are the ones who suffer most when parents fight. I think your efforts are best spent on helping them reconcile. I agree. I must do whatever I can to ensure the happiness of my grandson. Even if they get upset at me, I shan't falter. I will take care of that boy. My grandson will want for nothing. Mark my words. Thank you, Lord Serenoa. I feel so much better now that we've spoken. I apologize for burdening you with my family's troubles, especially at a time like this. You needn't apologize. No family is perfect. It is sad to see families quarrel. If only everyone could be more considerate of each other. I wish I could see that building something that lasts takes time. It can be destroyed in the blink of an eye. Yep. Lord of House Telior came all this way to ask for an alliance, but just between you and me, they wouldn't be much help in a battle. House Telior is indeed not known for their prowess on the battlefield, but I do not know if we have the luxury of choosing our allies now. Yeah. Rear guard's cloak. Accessories. So what is the rear guard's cloak? Decreases damage when being hit from behind. That could be useful for quite a few people that end up getting backstabbed. Here, Roland. We may not have our houses, but we still have our lives. For that, I must be grateful. Although I must admit, I'm prone to despairing these days, not knowing when I'll be able to open shop again. Oh yeah, so that was the merchant whose stall got destroyed. So we didn't get our golden ending because we ruined the land where a merchant's stall was. Poor merchant. He ruined the entire timeline. Being so depressed about it. Alright. Let's talk to people. Our soldiers are exhausted after our last battle with Aesfrost. I know we need all the help we can get, but even so, I cannot find it in me to trust House Telior. We should ally this Lord Silvio and head to Telior. Pray tell, Lord Serenoa, what do you think of Lord Silvio's offer? An alliance between the high houses would raise the soldiers' morale. All the more so knowing Telior is prepared for battle.
Quite true.
I must admit, it lifts even my spirits to think about. No doubt House Fox would feel the same. I see now that it's time for the high houses to stand together and drive back the duchy. Truth be told, though, I have my reservations about Lord Silvio, who devised the entire plan.
Then,
if you don't mind my asking, what makes you so sure we should ally with him? Aesfrost has placed a bounty on Roland's head. The more allies we have, the safer he would be. As one of the King's Guard, I share your concerns.
However,
I cannot shake the feeling there's more to House Telior's offer than meets the eye. Were it House Fox seeking an alliance, I would readily agree. Lord Landroy's loyalty to the crown knows no bounds, after all. But Lord Silvio is a different matter entirely. If you are concerned for His Highness's safety, you ought to proceed with utmost caution.
I have chosen.
I'm glad we had the chance to speak, Lord Serenoa. It has helped me clear my thoughts on the matter. Indifferent.
What do you need?
I hear that the Telior domain is known for its wine, not warriors. It makes me wonder if it is truly necessary for us to join forces at a time like this. I would have no qualms if Lord Silvio were a man of upstanding character, but the rumors I hear only speak to the contrary. We should ally with Lord Silvio. The more allies one can avail themselves to, the better. That being said, an untrustworthy ally avails no one. Would you not agree? Our forces are dwindling from all the battles we've faced. House Wolfort needs allies if we're to survive.
I don't think so.
We contended against the Duchy's forces all on our own. Stands to reason we would sustain considerable losses. Even so, House Tellior might be more of a hindrance than a help on the field. From what I hear, their soldiers want for more than just experience in battle. I doubt putting our faith in Lord Silvio would be worth any of the additional forces that it might avail us to. Nobody wants to accept Silvio's offer, it feels like, at least on this side. Do you truly think allying ourselves with House Tellior would stop the spread of the war? It makes me wonder if I would only be pouring oil on the fire. What do you think of Lord Silvio's proposal, Serenoa? An alliance between the high houses would lift the people's spirits, something sorely needed in times like these.
Surely.
Oh, yeah, most of the ladies don't like Silvio. That is pretty funny. I have heard tell the high houses' loyalty to the crown. An alliance may very well give the people of Glenbrook something to hope for in these dark times. Perhaps my worries were unfounded. Is there something about House Tellior that concerns you, Frederica? There is indeed. I cannot help but wonder what Lord Silvio's true intentions are, and if Aefros has some part to play in all this. There is a chance the Duchy has already recruited House Tellior to their cause.
No.
In which case, it would be better to refuse. Would it not be better to refuse Lord Silvio's proposal? It is merely a possibility. We must look at the situation from all angles before we make our decision. To speak true, Serenoa, allow me to think on the matter just a little more. So it's like all the options that you could choose from the townsfolk are completely against working with them. I love it.
Serenoa.
To say I have no doubts about Lord Silvio would be a lie. Even so, we are in sore need of allies. If the three high houses stand together, we may be able to turn the tides of war in our favor. What if we refuse? I believe his offer to be one worth considering, but if you have any reservations on the matter, I would hear them. Silvio's a man loyal only to himself, one of unfavorable repute with his people. I advise you to not put too much faith in him. Trust me, friend, I know Lord Silvio to be untrustworthy of our faith. He cowered in Tellior as a frosty army laid siege to Whitehome Castle. To think even the people distrust him, it proves to me that our judgment was correct.
Moreover,
I care not for whatever Lord Silvio may or may not be plotting. If he intends to use us, I say we use him in kind. Okay, you know what? That's honestly that's a potential good argument for working with him. He might be slimy, but he could be used as a backdoor to some opportunities. The high houses are sworn to protect the crown, yet Lord Silvio couldn't be bothered to leave Tellior when the capital is in danger.
Here's what I think.
I can't help but wonder what he's scheming, but if he wants to join forces, I see no reason to refuse him. But I say we join forces with House Tellior. The more of us, the better, but I can see you don't quite agree, lad. Heavy bounty raised upon Roland's head. We do not know who we can trust, or who we can or cannot trust now.
You're onto something.
No denying that, lad. There's no telling what sort of shady fellows are looking about. Looking to line their pockets with the prince's demise. Even if we could trust Lord Silvio, there's no guarantee his soldiers wouldn't try to get their hands on his highness. In fact, is this just what Aefros might have been hoping for with that bounty?
Tough spot we're
In any case, my lord, looks like you got something else on your mind. Could be you got some suspicions of Lord Silvio. Lord Silvio did not leave Telior even when the capital was taken, which makes me wonder why he would leave his safe haven now.
Are you joking?
I mean, to say it's strange for them to be acting now if the capital's been taken. I'll admit it's suspicious, but I hate having to be suspicious. The three high houses are the pillars of Glenbrook. We should be working together, not wasting our time figuring out each other's intentions. What a sorry state we're in.
Lord
Benedict?
Serenoa.
Everyone has their suspicions over Lord Silvio's offer, but I think we can guess his true intentions easily enough. Whatever House Telior's aim might be, I'm certain we can use it to our advantage. I'm gonna go with refuse. Let's see if that's what we'll get. Is there something on your mind, my lord? If you have any doubts or concerns, pray let them be known. The duchy has placed a heavy bounty on Roland's head. Perhaps what Lord Silvio came here for is not an alliance, but to seize Prince Roland? I will not deny that possibility. Reading of Aefrost's actions of late would not surprise me if they had already brought House Telior to heel in secret. However, we cannot ignore the fact that the strength of our forces pales in comparison to that of Aefrost.
So,
are you not concerned about the size of our own army, Lord Serenoa? Even if I were, I doubt House Telior could be of much help there. The size of one's forces is an important factor in war, my lord. And it is true that House Telior does not have many soldiers at its disposal. But neither do we. As such, we shouldn't be so hasty in turning away any numbers we can get. You have truly grown to a most reliable leader, Lord Serenoa. Now I feel, lad. Now I need some time to figure out how I feel.
Yes, sir.
We must be prepared for any who would march against us, but our forces are lacking in both number and supplies. House Telior's motives matter not. He'd even use those against them should the need arise. We should probably refuse. Lord Serenoa, I believe we must use every tool available to us if we are to survive. We needn't rely on others just yet. If we were to be attacked, we could make our stand at Castle Wolfort. Our army is a formidable one indeed. They managed to force a retreat of Aefrost in the last battle. But we also sustained heavy losses. The soldiers will reach their limits sooner or later. We should act before the enemy does, lest we lose everything we have left. He doesn't care. Words have shed light on the situation, Lord Serenoa. I would have a moment to reconsider where my token will fall. I would do well to talk with the others to hear their thoughts on the matter. Yep. Thank you, Serenoa. I'll keep your words in mind as I approach the scales. Why not see what the others think on the matter? Thank you, Lord Serenoa. I now have a clearer view on where my token will fall. Let's see where the tokens fall then. Should we accept or should we refuse?
It is time to cast our votes. Do we accept House Telior's proposal or go our own way? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
It's probably going to be refuse.
I believe in you.
I believe you're right, my friend.
You make a convincing argument.
I cast my token with yours, my lord. Yep. We are refusing.
Even still.
I apologize, Serenoa, but I simply cannot agree.
You aren't wrong.
My mind is made up.
My apologies.
I must follow my instincts, my lord. She makes her own decision for once.
Please forgive me.
It appears my worries cannot be assuaged so easily.
Forgive me, lad.
Sorry, lad. Just can't find it in me to agree with this time. And the results are...
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
We refuse his offer.
The way forward is decided. We deny House Tellior's proposal and weather this fight alone.
Are you mad? You would stand idly by while our kingdom is in grave danger.
Yes.
This is the path we've chosen. I hope you understand.
I do not. You must reconsider. Or else House Tellior too will face Esfrost's wrath.
And why would that be our concern? We are in no condition to fight, Lord Silvio. It is as simple as that.
Then I pray something more than death awaits us both.
Bye. The weather vane completed. What did a weather vane have to do with that chapter? Did I miss something?
Lord Silvio of Tellior offers the solitary House Wolffort an ally, and a place of protection for Roland.
See ya.
But Serenoa chooses to walk his own path, even if he must do so alone. Silvio leaves with a disquieting look in his eyes.
Chapter 8, Part 2. Parting Ways. What's going on over there?
No! Spare me! I beg you!
Who's that guy?
That's enough, Rufus.
Rufus.
You call these men soldiers, Silvio? They haven't got any spine.
He's trying so hard to both sound Russian and not sound Russian. A mercenary known as Hero's Bane, whose only loyalty lies with the money. His life's greatest joy is cutting confident warriors down to size. Rufus Tyron.
Save your anger for House Wolffort. We will strike at their castle soon enough.
Ah.
Ha! Sounds like they saw straight through your stupid plan.
What could a lowly bounty hunter know of a lord's struggles? Without Roland, my house is doomed. They call you Hero's Bane, right? That is all you need do.
And do it I shall. The only one you need alive is the prince, right?
Wow. Character story. In the halls of Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine, a young apothecary worries for the fate of her patients.
It's an emergency. We have 2 patients. Both with extraordinary fevers. The Rosellen is unresponsive.
Well, I can't tend to both unless you can give me 2 more pairs of arms.
Let me help. I've just completed my training and I'll do whatever it takes to save them.
Are there no real doctors left? Fine. Come. We're losing precious time.
Leave the Rosellen. We must prioritize the believer.
Oh boy.
As you wish.
But the Rosellen will die unless we do something.
She doesn't care.
Do they not teach the order of things in school these days?
So what if they do? What does the order of things have to do with saving lives?
Not all lives are weighted the same. You would do well to remember that.
Quickly, Medina, these people are dying as we bicker.
Got a name. Medina Allium. A young woman whose only desire is to help others. She studies diligently in the Ministry of Medicine every day that she may aid the sick and injured who enter its halls.
I couldn't save him. Orders or not, I was the one following them. It's all my fault.
Where are you going? Medina!
I beg your pardon, Lord Serenoa, but a doctor from the Ministry requests an audience with...
He's barging right in.
My name is Medina. I've heard much about your house and simply had to see it for myself.
Is that a crossbow?
What insolence is this? Stand down.
Or is that supposed to be like a
It is said House Wolfert possesses
like
a
a
relic
pouch
known as
that
the
it's
Scales
going
of
over her
Conviction.
shoulder?
Is this true?
It is.
The strap.
Scales for guidance in times of
It just
trouble.
kind of looks like a crossbow on her back.
I wonder if they might guide me forward as well. I had a crisis of confidence. A man was counting on me to save his life, and I let him die. I cannot let this happen again. I wish to save all the lives I can, regardless of country or creed. Pray grant me the chance to consult the scales, that I might walk the righteous path.
The scales are merely a tool to an end. They are not a magical window into the future. When decisions must be made, all in this house have a say. We choose as best we're able and strive to ensure we chose wisely.
You mean you strive not to regret your decision?
That is all one can do. Forgive me if this is not the answer you sought.
Wonder, did her profile change considering she's not there anymore?
Would House Wolfert accept my aid if I offered it, my lord?
If you
stay
would
the
serve
same.
as a physician, that would be a boon. For we fear the war is far from over.
I would be honored, my lord. I would see what I could do to rewrite the order of things.
And let us walk the path together.
I am at your service, my lord.
Alright, so an expert in healing items. She increases the potency of healing items and can use items twice on the same turn. That has potential game-breaking shenanigans, I bet. Let's see how the rest of the world's doing real quick. Wolford Harbor. The bandits Travis and Trish discuss rumors of a hefty bounty on a certain someone's head. Oh, it's these two. I guess we didn't finish them off back then, huh? They did run away.
I don't know what to expect now that Frost's taken over Glenbrook.
Out of curiosity, let's do this. Band leader Travis, the head of a band of thieves that appears all across Norzelia to steal from the rich. His thieving skills are second to none, as is luck to escape the trouble they land him in. Or as is his luck to escape the trouble they land him in.
I heard they put a huge bounty on the prince's head.
Trish, daughter of Travis, head of a band of thieves that steals from the rich across Norzelia. She inherited her thieving skills from her father and has enough courage to put the rest of the crew to shame.
We can make a killing if we catch him.
I mean, you tried back when they were way lower level. What chances do you think you have now?
Royalty. But the prince of a crumbling kingdom.
They'd probably kill him if we turn him over.
The reward is tempting, though.
The reward is tempting, though.
Really? They're drawing the line at handing him over where he might die? They're surprisingly not as evil as you think they would be. With the Crown City captured, Gusadov proceeds with his plan. We still don't know what was in the mine.
I beg you, sir, give me one more chance. I shall not fail again.
They're selfish, not insane.
We are already taking measures against House Wolford. A suitable pawn.
I mean, they're labeled as bandits. Money is money.
Though perhaps I should be more wary of my own family than any other. Huh? Falks is all that remains of the three high houses. I trust you know what to do, Avlora.
Lord Landroy Fox is famed for his bow arm.
He had the pluck to fire at your master during the war. Do you think you can best him?
Without a doubt.
So she's gonna go after the bow dude. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Tensions grow as Anna brings news to Serenella, shedding new light on their situation. I'm probably going to keep going with the story until we run into a fight scenario.
The
Should be
Tellur
soon.
army has entered our domain.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yes, the vanguard is nearing Castle Wolfort as we speak. It will not be long until the rest arrive.
I knew his intentions were not as pure as he made them seem. But to think he would attack so soon after proposing an alliance.
According to our spies, Lord Silvio has been in contact with Esfrost.
Of course.
There's a reason he is known as an opportunist. This was all a plan to destroy us.
So he wished to secure Prince Roland to use as leverage with Esfrost.
I was also told that House Tellior has hired a man named Rufus as a bodyguard.
What do you know about this man?
He's a bounty hunter known as Hero's Bane, whose only loyalty is to coin. That said, he's claimed the lives of countless famed warriors. It would be wise not to underestimate him.
To think Lord Silvio would hire such a man.
It means he's serious. We must plan accordingly.
Understood. Gather the others. We have much to discuss.
Oh my god. Knowing of Silvio's betrayal, Serenella summons the War Council for an urgent meeting.
So Silvio has betrayed us.
Yep.
I suppose he has.
Who could have seen that coming?
You are correct. He most likely wishes to use you to curry favor with Esfrost.
That bastard! To think he would throw his own countrymen underfoot.
We haven't time to get emotional, Erador. They are on their way here.
I beg to differ. There's no better time. I'm trembling with rage.
As am I. We'll teach those traitorous bastards a lesson.
Yet more bloodshed for my sake.
Prince Roland, we have no choice but to act.
And the enemy is our former compatriots. They may well know about the traps below. We may have to face them head-on at the gates.
We need all the help we can get. Please fight with us.
This is no time to waver. We must stand together if we wish to survive.
Yes. Together we can overcome this. To arms!
It will assuredly be a very easy victory. Oh, we actually have a new map. Nice. So it has come to this. We must be prepared now that House Tellior marches against us. The town lies past the gates. I won't let a single one of those traitorous bastards through. Good for you. Aphros captured the capital and dealt a heavy blow to our forces. I can only surmise House Tellior now cowers in fear of the duchy's strength. That last option, nah. The Tellier domain is closer to Aefrost than our own, since reason that their fear would be greater as well. Indeed, were Aefrost to sense any semblance of resistance from them, their domain would face the same fate as the Crown City. I have no doubt that House Tellior marches first and foremost in self-preservation. They may have their reasons, but we have ours as well. We cannot let ourselves be beat. Aye, my lord, we must repulse any attack on our domain, even if it be from our own countrymen. It is only a matter of time before Tellior's army arrives at our doorstep. Pray be wary of that mercenary, Rufus. The townspeople have been evacuated to the castle. Cannot let House Tellior make it past the walls. Is that going to be like an objective? Don't let them get up here? We thought we could rest for a bit after we chased off those frosty dogs, but I was wrong. Ooh, spice. Everything is progressing apace, my lord. The bears will be ready by the time the enemy arrives. But the townspeople grow weary. We must stop Lord Silvio at the gates, no matter the cost. Letter from Kim. Here it is. My Wolfort cousin. Some time has passed since I was last able to write. How fare you? We are as hale as ever, and indeed happier for our eldest daughters to be wed. The little girl you always doted on has grown to a fine woman. The ceremony will be held on XX day of XX month at our home in Tellior. I know the trek is long, but we cannot imagine celebrating without you there, and our daughter so wishes to see you again. If that is not enough to tempt you, perhaps you might begin packing when you hear we procured several barrels of the finest wine for the occasion. Distant though we may be, we are still family. You are my brother, if not in blood, then in my heart. With love to everyone in Wolfort, your Tellior cousin. Okie then. A stone. Money. I heard Lord Silvio hired a bodyguard calls himself Hero's Bane. I admit, I'm a little envious of his name. It is a pretty good name, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's safe for us to stay in the castle, but sometimes it gets hard to breathe in there with all the other townsfolk. I wonder what the Holy State thinks of our situation. We went to their aid during the Saltarian War and stopped the fighting before it could claim any more lives. I almost wish they would extend a helping hand to us now, yet. We share a common enemy with Hyzant. To that end, I surmise the Holy State is waiting to see if we would make a formidable ally. Those Hyzantians owe us their lives, and yet they're sizing us up while we struggle to survive. Nations operate on more than just emotions and unpaid debts, I'm afraid. I suppose so. Maybe that means Hyzant will come to our aid if we prove ourselves formidable. Lord Sir Noah, this is our chance to show the realm what happens when they make an enemy of our house. Precisely, and I would have no other than Wolfort soldiers on my side while we do. Thank you, Lord Sir Noah. It's an honor to fight by your side till the end. We're all gonna die. The people were forced to leave their homes behind and now have naught but ash remains. Seeing that reminded me that war affects everyone, not just soldiers. Yeah, why did I have so much trouble pronouncing that word? The town took the brunt of the damage in the last battle. It would stand to reason that we now make our stand here at the castle walls. Tellior is a high house, just like Wolfort, but now we have to turn our blades against them. Iron. And money. We cannot forgive Lord Silvio for turning us against our own countrymen. As a fellow servant to the crown, I must show him the error of his ways. Roland, our kingdom has been brought to civil war, and for what? Well, I think we're done inspecting our surroundings, so... Encampment. Hello. Serenoa. I can supply your forces with any medicines they may need. Just say the word and it shall be yours. Your soldiers shall know no pain while I'm around. Alrighty. Thank you for allowing me into your service, Lord Serenoa. I can't help but wonder what would have become of me had the duchy not attacked. I do not think I could have found the strength to do what I believed to be right had I remained in the Crown City. This war has changed everything for me. I swear I shall endeavor to make House Wolfort proud. Swinging a heavy hammer day in and day out means my arms are deadly weapons in themselves. Weapons. Upgrades. Oh. So leather is the upgrades for them. What'd that do? Decreases the TP cost of surmount by 1. Okay, that's pretty damn good. Back damage attack up, though. She's always backstabbing people. It'll be helpful. As for her, we'll give her the upgrade. Ooh, increased magic attack. Grants 1 TP when you kill an enemy. Let's see. Any new stuff? Well, we are also poor. Nothing new there. And we can do a promotion. I feel like Anna's the best choice just for... Well, it's either Anna or Huette. Because it would be really good if Huette's arrows did more damage. He gets a 1 increase to strength. Let's see what the others get. He gets a few stat increases. Maybe I'd be better off, considering this is a pretty low numbers game. I may be better off seeing who gets the biggest benefit. It looks like it's favoring Anna. It's 100% favoring Anna. Congratulations, you are now an assassin.
I must be ever ready.
You like the fact that everyone in your group besides Ice Mage is already a veteran. It'll probably be like that on the route that we take to Aesfrost. But also, they don't have a lot of skills. Oh, wait. Great post. We have everything. We just need to get the the kudos for the Quietus point. And then buy some more of these things. Although a lot of these require 2. Let's see, we got one new thing here. Timber. The other dude to him, the Ice Mage, everyone else, and the main characters are kind of basic level. Probably just to get you used to things before throwing in these guys that have access to more abilities later on. It's definitely an easing into the game type deal. Let's see, you face a force made up of troops from Glenbrook, Aefrost, and Hazat. Pay attention to the special attributes of each nation's troops and take care not to let their synergies overwhelm you. Interesting. We could try that later, though. I am pretty tired. So, another stream. Another time the game just decides to break on us. Or the stream decides to break on us. Whatever. Alright then. Till next time. Have a good night.